Hello students, welcome back to your science class. So students, in the previous class in this we were talking about the question answers from the sample paper, and today also we will going to continue with the questions from that of the sample paper. Now you see here students, the question is here up to section B we have completed. Now let us try to understand the questions from that of section C. So section C, basically it consisting of the three cases. This is the kind of a case study questions which is followed by the other questions, and there are 12 questions in this section, and we have to attempt any 12 questions are there, and we have to attempt any 10 questions from this section. Now the case is, as you can see here in the picture also. So in the above image, an experiment is being performed where 2 gram ferrous sulfate crystal are taken in a boiling tube. The color of the ferrous sulfate crystal is noted down, and after that the boiling tube is heated over the flame of burner, and the color of the substance is also noted down. So experiment is there in which we have taken the ferrous sulfate crystals, and when we heat this ferrous sulfate crystal in a boiling tube, the color changes. Actually the color we have to note down, and the boiling tube is heated over the flame of burner, and the color of the substance is also noted down. Now as you can see here that the girl, she was actually try to inhale that of the gas which is coming outside, so wafting gas gently towards nose. So with the help of her hand she is trying to identify that what kind of a gas is evolving. Now see here, by this the first one is what was the initial color of the ferrous sulfate crystal. So there is ferrous sulfate crystal is there, and this ferrous sulfate crystal basically is in light green color. Okay, so the initial color of that of the ferrous sulfate crystal is what? That is light green in color. Red, white, brown, light green. So the correct option is light green in color. Okay. Now what was the color of the substance obtained on heating till decomposition? So substance when we heat it, the color of the substance changes to brown from that of green, and the reason is that actually the ferrous sulfate when heated get converted into ferric oxide, and the color of the ferric oxide is what? It is brown in color. So the color of the substance which is obtained on heating, that is brown color. Option will be brown color. Now the next one is, which type of a reaction took place in boiling tube on heating? So obviously we have taken that of the substance and we start heating it. So this is what? This is a kind of a thermal decomposition reaction. So we can say here the first one is decomposition reaction, second one is the precipitation reaction, third one is the displacement reaction, and fourth one is the combination reaction. And according to the four, the first one is the correct option, that is decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction is the reaction in which when we heat it, it decomposes from ferrous sulfate to ferric oxide. Now the substance which is obtained on heating ferrous sulfate crystal is ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, all the above. Now see, you know that when we heat that of the ferrous sulfate, then ferric oxide is also formed, sulfur dioxide is also formed, and sulfur trioxide is also formed. So according to that, this is the all the above is the correct option, that all of them will be find out when we heat the ferrous sulfate crystal. So the answer, it will be all of the above. All of the above. So this is the first case. Now see here, this is the second case, students. So Shweta bought a potted rose plant from her nearby nursery, and she loved her plant so much that she kept the plant in the dark corner of her bedroom. After a few days, her plant eventually started to dry, though she provided water to her plant every day. So which requirement is not fulfilled by that of the rose plant? So basically it is the sunlight. You know that since the plant is kept inside, so in the dark, so there is no availability of sun, and you know that for the process of photosynthesis to occur, sunlight must be there. Okay, only then the reaction will take place. So we can say here that it is because of the absence of sunlight. This is the correct option. Now the next one, which process got disturbed in the plant? So you know that when the plants, if it is kept in a dark room, so the process actually which get interfered or which get disturbed, that is what? Process of photosynthesis. So we can say here that here the process of photosynthesis got disturbed. Now see here, the next one is how the plants survive for few days without performing photosynthesis. So how the plants survive? You know that plant used to perform the process of photosynthesis, and the process of photosynthesis basically it help in making the food, and the product is what? That is glucose. Okay, now the excess amount of a glucose is also stored in the different parts of the plant, and this time this glucose is stored in the form of a starch. So we can say here that the plant is able to survive for few days without performing the photosynthesis. It is because of the starch. Okay, so options are due to starch, due to carbon dioxide, due to chlorophyll, or due to water. So it is basically due to starch only the plants are able to survive. So answer will be due to starch. Now the next question is, that is, why would you suggest to Shweta for keeping her rose plant healthy? What would you suggest to Shweta for keeping her rose plant healthy? So for that, option is given that she should keep her plant in dark place. The plant should have access to water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight. She should transplant her rose in a bigger pot. She should keep her plant in kitchen. Now you see that basically we should suggest her that the plant should have access to water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight. So if all these three were there, then the plants will remain healthy. So the correct option, it will be the plant should have access to water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight. Now see here, the next one is, the next case it is, if you have an aquarium or a fish bowl at home, and you might notice that the fish look bigger when you look through the sides. However, you put a hand on your opposite side of the aquarium or the bowl, it looks bigger. So observe the picture and identify the reason also. So why it is so due to picture, observe the picture and identify the reason. Why is it so? Is it because of reflection? It is because of a refraction, or it is because of the scattering? So if we will put hand on the opposite side of the aquarium, so why it appears bigger? So basically it is due to the refraction. Okay, you know that the light is passing from that of the air to the glass and then to water. That's why it appears bigger. What is the SI unit of the refractive index? So SI unit of the refractive index is having no unit. So first answer, it will be due to refraction. The second one is SI unit of refractive index is what it is having? No unit. What is the formula to calculate the refractive index? So the formula to calculate the refractive index is the n, refractive index, it is represented by n, is equals to speed of the light in medium upon, or in a vacuum, speed of the light in vacuum upon speed of the light in air. So according to that, second will be the correct option, that speed of the light in vacuum upon speed of the light in air. Now glass has a refractive index dash than that of the air. So basically, yes, the refractive index of that of the glass will be what? It will be more than that of the air. Okay, so it will be greater. Answer will be greater. Okay, so this is the some of the questions from that of the case study. Remember that such kind of a case study question can be asked. It will be going to ask in the board exam also. Now see here, there are some of the alternative question in lieu of diagram based question also. Which of the following statement is or are true here? On exposure to sunlight for a longer period of a time during silver chloride turns grey due to the first one, the formation of a silver by decomposition of a silver chloride, or decomposition of a chlorine gas from silver chloride, or sublimation of a silver chloride, or oxidation of the silver chloride. So here the first one is the correct option, that is the formation of the decomposition of a silver chloride is the option here. Name the gas which is collected in double volume than the gas collected at anode in the electrolysis of water. So which is obtained in the double volume? That is hydrogen. So the correct option for this is the hydrogen, which is found in the double volume. Okay. Now you see here, the other question is that which solution basically conduct electricity? So it is aqueous solution of NaCl, aqueous solution of sodium hydroxide, that is NaOH, aqueous solution of glucose, solution of lemon juice. So basically which will not going to conduct electricity, it is aqueous solution of glucose, because NaCl and NaOH both will going to dissociate into water, but it is the aqueous solution of glucose is there which will not going to conduct any electricity. So we can say here that the correct option will be aqueous solution of a glucose which does not conduct electricity. Now Rita was doing an activity. She observed that when crystal of a copper sulfate a strong. So Rita was doing an activity and she observed that when crystal of copper sulfate are strongly heated, the color of copper sulfate changes from blue to white. Why does so happen? So basically, here uh, when you take that of a copper sulfate and heat it, you have seen that the copper sulfate start changing its color from blue to white. So the question is that why does it occur? Basically, first one is due to photo decomposition of copper sulfate. Second one is due to loss of water molecule from copper sulfate. Third one is due to oxidation of copper sulfate. Fourth one is due to thermal decomposition of copper sulfate. Basically, the answer will be it is due to loss of water molecule from the copper sulfate. See, the here the it is not because of the thermal decomposition. So thermal decomposition will happen when the chemicals, it will break down into the other different types of a component. So there is a reactant which decomposes to give product, that is the thermal decomposition. And the loss of water molecule happens here. So there is only change in the color which proves that it is what is the crystal of a blue copper sulfate. So basically it is due to the loss of water molecule from the copper sulfate, the crystal of the copper sulfate, it gets changes from blue to white. Now let us see the next question. Question is that which is the correct sequence of air passage during inhalation? So during inhalation, what is the correct passage through which the things get inhaled, or the air get inhaled? Basically, nostril is there, larynx is there, pharynx is there, trachea and lungs. Then nostril, pharynx, larynx, trachea, alveoli, nostril, pharynx, larynx, alveoli, trachea, nostril, pharynx, larynx, alveoli and bronchi. So out of the four, you see the first one is the nostril. It will enter into the nostril, then it will enter into the pharynx, which we also called as the windpipe, then reaches to the larynx, which we also called as the sound box, then it reaches to that of the tracheae, and then you know that it will finally from bronchi to bronchiole, it will get divided into the alveoli also. Okay, so out of the four, if you will see the correct option is the B one. This is the correct option, that is nostril, pharynx, larynx, tracheae and alveoli. Now identify the correctly matched option. So here some enzymes are given. So name of the enzyme is given and site of secretion is also given here. So the first enzyme which is given is what? It is amylase. The second one is the pepsine, then trypsin and then lipase. Now let us see that whether they have been correctly matched with the other column. So amylase, it is the site of secretion is small intestine. No, amylase can be secreted in that of the in the mouth also, where the salivary amylase is there. Pepsine at the wall of esophagus. You know that the esophagus, there is no such secretion take place. So esophagus is also a wrong answer. It is not a correctly matched option. Then trypsin is there. You know that trypsin is released in pancreas. No, that is also trypsin. Yes, pancreatic juice actually consisting of a trypsin. So we can say here that yes, pancreatic juice is there. Lipase, no, lipase is released in that of the small intestine, where the which is responsible for the formation of the fat globules. Okay, help in the emulsification of the fat globules. So according to that, C will be the correct option, where the pancreas is the basically it help in release. It's consisting of a pancreatic juice that is helping, that is the consisting of the trypsin also. Now see here, the next one is, which of the following activity is essential for opening and closing of stomata in guard cells? So which of the following activity essential for opening and closing of stomata in guard cells? So which activity, which is there will going to opening the closing of stomata? Respiration, excretion, photosynthesis and transpiration. So out of the given four here, respiration, excretion, photosynthesis and transpiration is there. So the process of a transpiration means the water which get the excess amount of water will be removed by that of the process of a transpiration here. Okay, that is called as a, that occurs with the help of the guard cells. Okay, so we can say here that it is because of the process of transpiration. So they have a thick elastic wall, blood flows under high pressure, collect blood from the different organ and bring it back to the heart. This is the first one which describes about the arteries, that this is the thick elastic wall, blood flows under high pressure, it collect blood from the different organ and bring it back to the heart. So the first and the second is the correct one line, but the third statement that it will going to collect the blood from the different organ and back to heart, that is the wrong one. Then the next one, they have thin wall with valve inside, blood flows under high pressure and carries away the blood from the heart to the various organ of the body. This is also a wrong one. Yes, it consisting of it is high pressure and used to carry the blood from the heart to various organ, but the valves which is present in it, it is of a very thick walls are there. They are having the thick elastic wall. Yes, this is the correct one. And blood flows under low pressure. No, the blood usually flows under high pressure. Carry blood from the heart to various organ of the body. So this is also not a correct option. So the fourth one is, they have thick elastic wall without valves inside. The blood flows under high pressure and flow from under high pressure and carry blood away from heart to different parts of the body. So here out of 4, the D one is the correct option. D is the correct option, that is thick elastic walls are there without valves inside. Now a rainbow is caused due to reflection of light from air, dispersion of sunlight from water drop, refraction of sunlight from water drop, diffraction of sunlight from water drop. Basically, you know that the process actually involves the reflection, refraction and the internal reflection, refraction and dispersion also occur. So if we talk about that, so dispersion is the correct one, although there is the first, the second one and the third one is also the correct option, but we will say that it is because of the dispersion of sunlight from that water drop is responsible for the rainbow to occur. Okay, so it is the dispersion of sunlight from water drop is responsible for it. So the correct option will be B. Then the next one is, the image of the object placed in front of a convex mirror is formed at, so basically it is formed at object distance itself twice the distance in front of mirror, half the distance in front of mirror, behind the mirror. So the image of an object which is placed in front of a convex mirror is formed, convex mirror is formed it is always formed to that of the behind that of the mirror, because it always formed a virtual and erect image. So we will say that the image which is found here, it will be behind to that of the mirror. Okay.